than that, probably about 36 hours ago, Sevilla said, we are Europa Cup. We are Europa Cup. I tell you this, because, no team has won it more than 3 times, but they have now won it 6 times. 6 times. And I don't know whether they're going to win next year, because anytime they win it, they do an encore. They won it the first time, they won it back to back. They won the second time, it was back to back to back. Now it is, and it has now gone to the probably back to back to back to back. So you give it to them. And for Lopetegui, what do we say? The guys in the house talk about him. Sometimes I use a word, I don't know if it's in dictionary, it's called rejecta meta. When you are rejected, when you are thrown away, when you think that the world has come to an end, suddenly you lean on that wall, and then it opens, it revolves, and pushes you into a better, loftier height than where you were before. So that is the case of Lopetegui, sacked, and then got this redemption and took notice, and then what a marriage made in heaven for himself and Sevilla. And also, like he said, this is for the players that I have. So we'll talk about that. But today, this Champions League final, very soon will come to you. Normally, when it is on days like this, it is the fans. We take it over to you. But the bit about today is that majority of you, I don't want to assume, majority of you are either fans of English league teams or Spanish league teams. Probably about 20 to 30%, are German and French league. But football knows no boundary. A good football especially knows no boundary. It doesn't really matter whether your team is there or not. So we're going to hear your opinion. We're going to know why you think one team will win and which player you think will outshone. And then the case of Robert Lewandowski, I tell you this, FIFA had no option. If you can do this tournament, or even if it is virtual, we just have to have the player of the year. Will it be Lewandowski? Will it be the young Mbappe, who has almost, if he wins this, he would have won everything winnable? Or are we going to talk about Neymar Jr., who said, I want to leave the shadow of Messi. I want to leave the shadow of Suarez. I want to be my own man. At a point, they said the guy dives too much. But rather, he has dived himself into the Champions League final, the first for PSG, and let us see how it is going to pan out. They will do justice to that. And we shall see who, at the end of the day, if it is the Bundesliga or it is going to be the Farmers League that will triumph. Because if you take it over from the Champions League men to Champions League women, yesterday, the 2 French teams, Olympique Lyonnais women, the Feminine, and then the PSG, the female team, all romped into the final. So they are going to, unfortunately, they are going to play themselves. There will not be an all-French final because the other one between Wolfsburg coming from the Bundesliga team, and also where our own girl is playing, Assisa Shuala, FC Barcelona. So they will lock horns, and then we shall know also who the finalists will be. So definitely there will be a French team from the Farmers League, but that in the female, I think they've been dominating. Olympique Lyonnais has been the best team in Europe, for the past decade. So basically, let's see if PSG can cause an upset in that one, because if it is the male team, it would have been the other way around. But that female team is so strong. So my guys also will look at that. We'll look at the U.S. Open. A lot of withdrawals and confirmations, are also there. So how are they going out? Which players are in? Which players are out? The French Open will take place 31st of August. It will start. So Serena will be there. I can assure you of that. But Federer and Nadal will not be. Then we'll know if the Joker says so. Let me not just open that. But so we'll look at also the NBA. The playoffs are on, and it is going. Say maybe the seats are coming after the first day shocks. It has gradually taken shape, and some things are already 3-0 up, while others are 2-1 after the best of 7, but after game 3, and that is where we are. Coming home also, Daniel Amokachi, the president, said, "You are going to be my special assistant on sport. How impactful is that appointment going to be? We shall ask you, and you shall also give us your feedback and see if, by this case, probably the president is taking a more inclusive government, giving sports that they have a sport minister and other things. Okay, fine, we have a special assistant. That's what has done in almost every other thing, but in sport, it has always been you are on your own, guys. But this time around, we're having a special assistant on sport to the president. Probably somebody will get the president ears and know that the Malay we're having in sports, the shortchanging, the underfunding, the facilities are supposed to be there. Maybe it's time that we pay proper attention to those things. And Dan the Bull, Amokachi, he says, this man is the man that I believe that can give me the right advice and assist me in that particular regard. So we are going to look at all these things, and then also boxing. Nobody thought about it. It was born 2nd September 1979, which means by 2nd September 2020, he will be 41. But he did pack a punch. He knocked out a 32-year-old guy cold after being knocked down twice. And that is Alexander the Great, Povetkin. He is the new interim and diamond WBC heavyweight champion. But my guys, let me come to them, because it is Champions League finals day, and it is PSG versus Bayern. And I want to ask Yemi, where will your crystal ball go?
Ken, good afternoon, viewers, and good afternoon, Ken. Before I come to that prediction, you see, yes, for me, football has never failed to inspire sport generally.
Exactly.
And you talk about Julian Lopetegui, yes, that's the coach of Sevilla, sacked 2 days after the World Cup in Russia.
Yeah.
The job he wanted so much, why he was sacked, he lost that 4 months on the job. That's talking about Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
And afterwards, he's been down. He wanted to pick up the Wolves job. That never materialized.
Yeah.
He also wanted to pick up the national team job for the USA.
Yes.
That didn't work through. Alas, he came to Sevilla. And here we are, Julian Lopetegui winning the Europa Cup with Sevilla. It was everything ended in joyful tears for him. You could see the emotion. He dedicated it to Sevilla fans and the ones that have passed on, talking about Antonio Reyes and Porter. So for me, football gives hope. When you feel you are down, you can draw some inspiration from certain stories in sport. And this afternoon, Julian Lopetegui's story, it's really, really an inspiration. Coming back to the biggest event in world club football, that's talking about the Champions League final. We couldn't have had it better. The coronavirus wanted to deny us the opportunity of Champions League.
Yes.
But the administrators of football thought about it and said no. Coronavirus, we will not allow you deny us that opportunity. They came up with a new rule saying, after the round of 16,
yes,
we will all gather in a particular place so that everybody can be safe. The fans will not be able to watch live, that's in the stadium, but everybody can watch at home virtually while staying safe. And it has not failed to live up to expectation. We saw how Leon dumped out the almighty Man City, who had one of the greatest managers the game has ever seen. That's talking about Pep Guardiola. And we saw how Bayern Munich, how they have run rampage. The entire season, scoring 42 goals in 10 games. They've won all their 10 matches in this Champions League.
Yes.
And in doing that, they scored 10 past Tottenham, 5-5 on 2 leg, scored 7 past Chelsea, discombobulated and humiliated Barcelona, 8-2. Leon had their chances in the early minutes, but they didn't take it, and that's football for you. Bayern pounced on them 3-0, and they are in the final. Yes, this will be the last one in 2013. So they have an opportunity of again saying, yes, German football is at the pinnacle, and they need to crown it. But again, a PSG, one of the greatest underachievers in European football, one of the biggest spenders you will see, but they are underachievers. Everybody's waiting on them to at least come to the party, salvage what you people refer to as the Farmers League. And at least...
Yemi, you don't have to throw that to us. I mean,
you keep eating like it's like the second or the third tier of European football. But whichever way you want to look at it, they've also done well for themselves. People expected them to at least grab something. With the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, Verratti, Thiago. You see, we're open for a cracker. Whichever team wants it best and is able to be clinical in front of goal will get it today. It could swing it that way.
Okay, let me come to Okpe. He talked about Lopetegui, and then you look at this guy, and then also the philosophy of the club. That's why they said clubs should have objectives, your philosophy, your vision, and where you want to go. At the beginning of this season, they sold 15 players and bought 14. They have a very good scouting system where they buy cheap And then after 1 or 2 years, they sell. You know, I mean, what's the lesson to learn in this? Like Sevilla, the German teams, you know, you see them, they will come to England, they'll go to Canada, they'll go over, they will pick young players, they will groom them, and then that is when, after they started shine, that's when the English and then the Spain and all that will come for them. Can we learn anything from them using our league in this time to scout Africa, to scout everywhere, get the best and put in them? But let us just look at, let us enjoy Lopetegui. What is your take on Lopetegui?
Yeah, Ken, if it's lessons derived,
Yes.
we have so many things to learn. But how can we bring them here? I think it's a no-no. Because what is the value of what the league want to bring people into? That's the first thing. Is it the league, you bring someone from Canada, nobody sees him play? So if it's lesson derived, I think we can share that. But what to bring here, I think there is nothing to absolutely replicate. Now, on Lopetegui, I think the thing is, we're having a chat, and I said he has done so well for himself. But for a club like Sevilla, nobody will win the Europa and get his status built in his honor. For him, coming from what he has passed through, and you don't become the Spanish national team coach without being good, without being an A-star person. So obviously he has the talent, he has the ingenuity, to shine. And what Sevilla will expect from him is just like Pep and Man City. Before he came, they conquer England, so they are expecting something bigger. So for Lopetegui, I think he should not just rest on his word that he has arrived. You said it, this is their sixth from 2007, and now the Europa League has become more competitive because they said the winner goes directly into the Champions League.
So that means they're playing Champions League.
They are playing Champions League. So what the
But he also took them to the top 4 in the Spanish
Spanish
Liga.
Yes, they've only been getting there, and that is why they get knocked out from the Champions League
and then go back,
get diverted to
international habitat.
Like they do it intentionally.
So except he goes a step further, maybe getting them to the semi-final of the Champions League next season, it will be considered a failure by Sevilla standard. Sarri got the Europa League last season. He has not made him the biggest thing. He won the league this season. He was fired. But I doubt if Sarri would have been fired if he won the Champions League last season and winning the league this season.
I think you know we get your argument for individuals.
Yes.
For somebody like Lopetegui, like we are saying, coming from when we rejected.
This is redemption for him, and that's the story.
We're not saying we're not talking about that he's not the best coach in the world. But what we are saying is that
he's getting his career back
a man exactly
on track.
Even before the national team, even before Spain made him the national team coach, he was sacked from his club in Italy. Because for the 2 seasons, he didn't win anything. Of course, the only trophies he has won was with the under-16, under-18 teams of Spain, the Spanish national team. He has scored the B team, and it's okay, fine. You know, when Luis Enrique has issues with his file, whatever, national, it's okay. You come in and take over. But to be sacked 2 days to the World Cup, he never lost any match while he was the coach of Spain. That's what we are saying. It is enough to devastate. And
he was accused of what Keshi was accused of here. Jumping for another job when he still had a job. That's why he was sacked from the national team.
Because they said, why was it announced? They had no issue with him going to Real Madrid. But they said they should have waited. They should have waited until after the World Cup before announcing, because it will destabilize. It will destabilize the team. And for Keshi's own, I think that one is those ones are what we call. I'm sorry because I don't like going to controversies at times here, but that is trump up charges. They said over 20 or 30 coaches submitted CV for the Cote d'Ivoire job. You submitted your CV, you might be considered. Okay. If you are considered, you can tell, I'll be considered for a job. Can I go? So there is no way they will say you are anybody in a job. All they do is compensation. They speak to whatever if they want you. So I mean, in Keshi's case, this is giving a dog a bad name in order to hang it.
I'm just saying the same charges were placed on them. So whether it was trump up or not, but those were the charges that were laid flat. And I'm saying for the coach, when you get to the level of handling the national team and being considered by Real Madrid, so many things will be expected from you. And I'm saying this can be like the stepping stone for him, but this should not be his destination.
That is what Yemi said. Yemi is only saying, look, when you are down, you might be a billionaire. for nobody cares if you have been a billionaire, but how did you get out from there? In that is the story of this man. That is the inspiration that people want to gain. Not glory now. We're not talking about glory. We're not saying we are glorifying him, but we are saying he has been able to come out from that sport. He has given people hope that you can be down and then you will still rise from it. Muhammad Ali said it is not how many times you are knocked down, but the mark of a great man is how many times you get up after being knocked down. So he is up. So that is the story of Lopetegui, and where we hope that it will inspire a few of the coaches. I know in Nigeria we quote it a lot. There are two types of coaches: those who are waiting to be hired and those who are waiting to be fired. So basically, he was fired, but he is back, and so he's going for the Champions League next year with Sevilla, and we hope that they will progress. So we've talked about the Bayern. So let's look about the Bayern PSG. Bayern PSG match. Everything is at stake in this match.
Yes, it's a dream final.
Yeah.
And I think PSG finally, they buried the ghost. I think the COVID post-lockdown actually helped PSG. If you check for the past 4-5 seasons, they will do well in the first leg and boggle it when it comes to the second leg. So it's like they are set up when it comes to the knockout stage for just one leg of the two-legged encounter. So with the post-lockdown competition, it's just one leg. And that is why they've been going it. They break, destroy that demon that had been holding them when they would do very well in their first leg and boggle in their second leg. So the final, which they have never played, is also a one-leg encounter. And I see them actually going the whole log. And actually surprising Bayern Munich.
I know the final has played one leg anyway.
Yeah, that's but they never had that opportunity of playing, of getting to that level.
But let me come back to you here. He talked about maybe psychologically when it comes to this side, is we're going to play one leg and two leg. I know at a point they were dumping Real Madrid out. At a point, they were having those such issues. But then people also have this view that the French league ended earlier, when because of the COVID-19. And then of the top leagues, of the Spanish, the English, and the top 4 league, the German league was the first to end because they were the first to start and to resume. Absolutely. That the players rested, they had more resting time than teams from England, Spain, and Italy. Has that in any way helped both PSG and Bayern in their quest for where they are today?
No, I would totally agree with those from that school of thought, given the fact that the pandemic itself gave every league a minimum of 2 months break. The league with the least break had a minimum of 2 months.
But after the break, with all the matches, especially all the matches that English were playing, all the matches that they were playing every two days, every 3 days, all this while.
You see, you can swing that in different. We complain here that our league didn't resume on time. Other North African teams, they've started their league. That's why when we go into CAF competition, they are fitter, and our people are match rusty. So you can swing it whichever. The more games you play, the more match sharpness you attain.
Fatigue.
If you play too much,
if it is well spaced, that's what I'm trying to.
I understand that
if it is well spaced,
so that's why
if you are playing 1 or 2 matches in a week, you are fit, you train. But if you are playing 3 matches, 4 matches, and you did that for about 3, 4, 5 weeks before, plus injuries and rest of the
aside from Man City,
yes,
every other, there was no other person that had that kind of
schedule.
Congestion.
Juve had it. Italians had it in end until
a week ago. See,
yes.
Juve, they won their league. They were just waiting to wrap it up. They were not actually, and that's why they were even losing those matches.
Okay.
They won their league earlier. In fact, like
they could have won it 2, 3 games, just like Liverpool post-lockdown. But they didn't because they were not even match fit. They were drawing games they were supposed to wrap up on time. So I would not even agree with that particular school of thought. Don't take the shine of the fact that for this season, I think the French team, they've taken their chances.
Nobody's taking their shine. I agree that. I'm only saying it would have. I'm not saying that is what made them get there. But I'm only saying when you rest, every coach knows that if you rest your team, a team that rests, even when they are playing 24, a team that had a 24 hours rest always have advantage mostly. It doesn't really matter over the one that has whatever it is. So that is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that is why they got there. I'm not saying fatigue would have also, got into that because the number of man they were playing close to the competition. I'm not saying that taking off that they're not the best team. After all, were they not? Is it not during the regular season that they were mulling the Bayern was beating everybody that they were beating? That
beating Tottenham and beating Chelsea.
And when you check the bulk of the teams in the knockouts, or even from this same league we're talking about, from Leipzig and Bayern, PSG, Lyon, Shakhtar, those also were in the Europa. So aside from Man City, I don't see any other team in that last stage that we're still having.
Barcelona also had a lot of money because of Spain. But the La Liga. The only two teams, I mean, the top four, it was because it was the Bundesliga that started first, so they had that about 2 weeks or so, resting period, ahead of other teams, and then the French league that called off their league even before. Anyway, so like you said, that doesn't take no shine out of them. I mean, they are deservedly the best.
PSG still play two finals.
They still play two
finals. Absolutely.
Of course. And those two finals are there.
And you see a lot of how do I put it? History is on the table today.
Okay.
PSG, yes, they've never won the Champions League. They at least they have a go at it today.
So where are you putting your money?
You see, for me, my heart is going with PSG and my head with Bayern. Let the best team win. I'm not going to stick out my.
Okay, are you also afraid?
I'm going for a straight PSG.
You are going for a straight PSG. Okay, they are going for straight PSG. When we come back, we're going to a very short break. When would you come back? We shall know whether you are going where your heart and your head are going in the same direction. You stay with us in the Channel Sport on Sunday. Go nowhere. Hello and welcome back. It is still Channel Sport on Sunday. And somebody's picking my brain here, right in the house. But we are back to you. We promised you we'll come straight to you. We'll let you be part of today's show because a lot of you are either Bayern fans or PSG fans. Some of you, not a lot of you. Like I said, let somebody count me wrong because I know most of them are going to call. If I ask you your club that you support in Europe, not in Nigeria, you're not going to tell me you're supporting PSG or you're supporting Bayern. And 90% of you will be supporting either an English team or a Spanish club side. A lot of you I still have some Milan fans, some Juve fans, but the lines are open. You can join the conversation. But then, guys in the house, we've just seen those results. And they let us also briefly before the calls are coming in the female UEFA Champions League. Also, we have two French teams playing themselves in the semi-final, and one Spanish and one Bundesliga team.
Yes, it can be better for French football.
Yeah.
But I would say, with respect to the French, the female Champions League, and female football in Europe, Olympique Lyonnais, the female team, they've always been very, very dominant. We saw what they did to Barcelona even last season, and now they are in the semi-finals, playing against another French team and PSG. That's the female team of PSG. That's the team.
That's the quarterfinal result.
And that's the quarterfinal result. Arsenal women knocked out by PSG women. That's 2-1. I'm sure even a lot of Arsenal fans will have preferred their male team making it to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. But it's unfortunate. Let's hope they are able to pick up their season next season. Then the Lyon Olympique Lyonnais Femini defeating Bayern Munich 2-1. Exactly, it's a payback.
Okay, that's a fact. That is a fact.
It's a payback. So the semi-final pairing would be between
the two French sides,
PSG Lyonnais and Barcelona versus Wolfsburg. So no English team again in the female Champions League at this stage.
So Barcelona, Arsenal were the last team.
They were the last, exactly.
Standing from England in Europe. Okay, they
so at least Arsenal fan, that gives a bit of cheering news.
No, they also won the FA Cup. They also won the FA Cup.
I'm still expecting the repeat of the final between Lyon and
Wolfsburg. I think those are the powerhouses.
Barcelona just crashed the party last season.
Yeah.
But the mainstay of European football. And good that CAF is also bringing this, but I think it's like a step forward and 2 steps backward, because if you are cancelling the Nations Cup and you want to start the Nations Cup you are used to, you cannot organize and you want to start a fresh competition. I think just a step forward and two steps backward.
It is for those of us who have been following. When we follow, we know that whenever Europe does things, you understand, we follow.
We just copy and paste.
They used to
but
have...
there's really nothing wrong in copying and pasting.
Yeah.
But you just need to think it through properly, look at your own...
and adapt to your environment.
And adapt it.
They were having the Champions Cup and the Cup Winners' Cup. We were having the Champions Cup and the Winners' Cup. Shooting Stars won the second edition of the Winners' Cup in 76. After it started in 1975. Then, along that, they introduced the third cup, the CAF, the UEFA Cup. We also introduced our own third cup. You understand? So, which was although the CAF Cup. Moshood Abiola,
Absolutely, exactly.
And then Shooting Stars also won the very first edition. Probably that was in 92
1992.
or so.
1992.
All right. Okay, well, let's go to Ondo. I think we have Abudu. How are you? Hello. Hello, Abudu.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Your voice is very low. I can't hear you properly.
Wow, I'm even screaming.
I see you guys are preparing, you are analyzing the match between PSG and Bayern Munich.
Yes, I want you to analyze it for us.
Come again, I can't get it.
I said we want your own analysis. We want to hear from you.
From what I think Bayern Munich most likely will win the day.
Most likely. You are not too sure.
PSG has done pretty well, so
okay.
It's close to call.
It's too close to call.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm rooting for Bayern Munich anyway.
Okay, I'm rooting for Bayern. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, go on. You wanted to say something?
I said I'm a Barca fan.
Okay, you're a Barcelona fan. Okay, thank God. I'll be taking notes. Spain won. Right. Go on.
All right. You wanted to ask me a question.
Ask.
All right. My prediction will be a 2-1 scoreline.
In favor of?
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich. Okay, I like you. You don't hold any grudge against Bayern. I like you for that.
No. I don't hold them any grudge. Just like the fact that I'm a Barca fan.
I know. Okay, well, let me ask you this. The president just appointed...
Looking at the way they involved over the season. It shows that they have done pretty well.
Okay. Okay, Abu, let me ask you this. The president just appointed Daniel Amokachi as his special assistant on sports. Do you think that will help sports generally in Nigeria?
Come again, I don't get it.
I said President Buhari just appointed Daniel Amokachi. You know Dan the Bull, Amokachi?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. They just appointed him as the special assistant to him, the president on sports. Do you appreciate the appointment? Is it okay? Do you think he can do well for sports in Nigeria?
And from the antecedent we know Dan the Bull, I think he will do very well.
Okay.
He has the passion, he has the technical know-how about sports, so I think he will do well.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Abudu. Thank you very much.
Ken, it's really difficult and close to call.
Yeah.
42 goals in 10 games. The only team that have done that was Barcelona, who did 45.
Yeah.
I think that was in 2000.
They had
they had two legs for the knockout stages. Yeah. So if you look at the way this rampaging Lewandowski, 55 goals in all competition this season, and Gnabry.
9 goals.
As in
that is
Gnabry.
Yes,
I'm sure
goals in Champions League.
Arsenal must be licking their wounds by now.
They sold him for 5 million.
And they play together as a unit.
Yes.
And that's Bayern for you. And the coach, Flick, you would see him backing out others on the touchline, a rampaging side. But the eye line they play, will PSG be able to find all with that front line of Mbappe, Neymar, and Di Maria? That's why we are really, really on for a cracker.
Okay, but I want to stick with you. I just asked Abdul about Amokachi's appointment. What do you think? Do the sports we really needed? Are you sure we really needed this? To have a special assistant, somebody the present years apart from this minister on sports.
You see, the more voice this constituency can get on the table of the powers that be, the better, for us. So for me, it's a positive. Amokachi, like Abudu said, when you consider his antecedent, his passion, he's done it as an athlete himself to the highest level, winning the Nations Cup,
going to the World Cup,
going to the World Cup, winning the Olympic gold, being assistant coach.
He has even coached Nasarawa. He coached Nasarawa.
Absolutely,
United,
coaching.
yes.
So he has seen it all. When you talk of the entire gamut of the Nigerian football, this thing, he played for Ranchers Bees in Kaduna. So he's seen it all. And
he was the first player to score the first Champions League goal in history. So he has history with him.
And he has the passion. Yeah. So we hope that he brings this same passion.
Yeah.
That is added as an athlete to sport administration. And I hope that at least he is able to work with other stakeholders, because one thing I see about appointment in Nigeria is that you having the vision to do something. But again, you must have the emotional intelligence to play around the system to get results.
Yes.
The story of Kojo Williams is one case in example. For me, Kojo Williams, fantastic person, fantastic administrator. But again, I think he didn't manage the politics of the then NFF well, and he didn't allow him to achieve it.
It's in Nigeria. It's in Nigeria. We have a way of, how do I say it, using words, to cover certain things that other, ethically it's not right. They will tell you, you are not carrying us along. I mean, carrying us along, I'm sorry, it's almost like, I don't want to use the word bribery, but you understand, but carrying us along, you didn't carry us. Okay, let's go to Abuja. Who do we have?
Michael.
Mike, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mike. How are you? You're sounding cool.
Yes. I'm very good, thank you.
All right. Go on.
It's really a beautiful show, and I would like to make a contribution to the event happening tonight in the world of soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I really wish PSG would win the title tonight, considering the amount of investment they've done and the big players there, Mbappe, Neymar, and I think Di Maria is going to be a big difference today.
Okay.
And again, we can't take anything away from Bayern Munich because of their consistency. They have these big players that are really putting work. Lewandowski, Thomas Muller, and likes of Joshua Kimmich. So it's really going to be an exciting one.
Yeah.
And I think I would support PSG to make a history tonight. Let's just make contribution.
Okay. Mike, which club do you support?
I'm an Arsenal fan. I support Arsenal.
All right. And they just beat your female team in the quarter-final of the Champions League. But they did well.
Yeah, of course we move. Football is full of emotions. We move.
Okay. Do you support any club side in Nigeria?
No, I'm from Ondo State, so I support Sunshine Stars.
Okay. Have you ever watched their matches? Do you go to watch their matches? Have you watched anyone before?
Yes, I have. I have a friend that was playing with them before, Sachere Franklin. So he's playing in Lugano now. So for that reason, I've been in the stadium to watch a couple of their matches.
Oh, beautiful! I love that. Okay, so you are going for PSG to win.
I really hope they would win, because making a history today. Football is about making history. So this is our first Champions League. This is our first chance of lifting the trophy. So I'm not going to take anything away from them because they have very dangerous attackers that could make it happen.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mike. Any score line?
Probably 3-2. 3-2.
A lot of goals.
A lot of goals.
All right.
A lot of goals.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. I hope Abuja is cool. It's not raining. Okay, Mike is off. Okay, we got that. Probably. So
Ken, and we don't envisage a very cagey final.
Okay.
Both
sides play open football.
It doesn't come off when you see that you see two great sides who just enjoy playing football. So I don't expect them to change their style because of each other. Bayern will play their eye line, and then PSG will want to play their free-flowing football and bank on the pace of their front line. Talking about Mbappe, talking about Di Maria, and Neymar. You know that on his day...
I hope it's not Shobot. He will go
but you know that on his day, he is able, singularly, he can wreck any team.
There was one match, Champions League match, I think which they played against Real Madrid, that he had all the opportunity. But, you know, he went there, it was not... Maybe his match is better. Match, I think it's about 29 now.
Yes, but you see that since Tuchel...
He was Shobot.
He's older.
Yeah,
and he's a lot mature, like you said.
He's a lot mature
since
now.
Tuchel took over, the former Borussia Dortmund coach, I think you will see that he has built a team that suits Neymar's game. And you see a more effective Neymar.
Yeah. And for someone like Flick, we should not also lose sight that he worked with Joachim Low.
Yes.
As an assistant before coming again to become the
He was part
Bayern,
of the coaching crew of that particular German team that humiliated Brazil.
You can see virtually the same DNA from the national team transmuting to the Bayern team. But the challenge I have with Bayern today, which I think, and I know PSG will likely exploit, is David Alaba. Is Alaba, not Alaba.
It's Alaba.
Alaba. David Alaba. So is the person cutting out?
I don't like you call it with the look up. He's Alaba.
He's not Alaba. He's David Alaba. Okay, let's claim our own.
So don't like.
He's German's own and Austria's own.
Whichever way you want to look at it, he cannot deny he's Nigerian.
So the way it works is been cutting out all those balls into the German boxes, and the PSG guys will put him under immense pressure today, and I think that is where they will get the couple of their goals. But
Alaba might not be the only suspect.
All right,
even Boateng.
Okay, let's go. We have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I love this voice.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Shonogo. How are you?
I'm fine.
My other two brothers. Nice to speak with you this afternoon.
Good afternoon. The pleasure is ours.
Thank you very much. It's only the only woman that you always have calling from Abuja. And you said you were going to invite me. I'm still waiting.
Well, we'll do that. I think probably what we're going to do is after the coronavirus. I come to Lagos. Well, we can do a Skype. We can do a Skype interview with you.
No wahala, no problem.
All right,
I'm just coming in from the church.
Yeah.
And I overheard you people talking about the appointment of
Amokachi.
Daniel the Bull.
Yeah, the Bull.
Amokachi, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very, 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 very happy.
Wow.
Words cannot express it. Yes.
Okay.
It's a right, appointment, right peg in the right hole. And again, my prayer for him is that he will succeed, and I know he will succeed, but we have to pray for him.
Okay.
Like that Daniel in the Bible, they were 10 seers in Babylon.
Wow.
But Daniel stood out. Daniel will stand out this time around.
Yeah.
All those manipulators, they will not succeed though.
Amen.
I know him personally long time ago, and I'm taking it upon myself, yes, that I will continually pray for him. In the church today, I said we should pray for him. He must succeed.
No.
And it's the first time. It's the first time that they are giving attention to our sports. Don't you see that? That they are having a special... Exactly. And Daniel, the most favored. The anointing of excellence would be his portion after that order of Daniel. And we'll pray for him. All those manipulators in the glass house, they are no more there. Those two, they were going to outside to go and beg them, bring your child here, bring your child outside the country. Would we have this Daniel?
So what kind of advice do you expect him to give to the president? I mean, that you believe that will push our sport forward? In which areas do you think?
We have to come home, our grassroots.
Okay.
You see, now these people are the Bayern Munich. This I didn't listen to that because I'm home base. You understand?
Yeah.
I am home based.
Yeah.
In my time, if we were playing football, I would be like Pele. Pele would say, I drink football. Football is my this. Football is my that. You understand?
Yeah.
So, see, let us come home. He would come home, we would develop our grassroots. All athletes. You understand? Football, everything. All sports. Let me put it. You understand?
Yeah.
All sports. I know Amokachi will come home. Because he grew from home.
Yes. From home, yeah.
And again, he should have good people around him.
Exactly.
Good, experienced people.
Okay.
Age is not a barrier. You cannot buy experience. You understand? This job is not only him. This whether I'm talking there, I'll be doing my own prayer. I'm a pastor. I'll be praying for him.
All
yes.
Right.
But he needs good people around him, not psychopaths. You understand?
Yeah.
Not psychopaths. Those people are the ones that will help him.
All right. Thank you very much, Ukwo. It's always a pleasure hearing from you. And when our league is back, we shall call you so that since you are home base and you do it well for us.
Ken, just like when General Babangida appointed the late Munda Lawal as our first soccer ambassador.
Yeah.
I think the appointment of Amokachi is timely. And again, it's better late than never. Again, you don't say it's too much that we have a minister of sport. What is going to do? We have a minister for information. We still have two special advisors of cabinet rank.
Yes.
We still have social media. So we still have a whole lot of advisors on media and publicity.
Yes.
So I've been working with Stephen Keshi. I can't work with Keshi without having something to bring to the table. Like Quicksilver, Sibano, Okpala, and Amokachi. Amokachi is well-read, is learned, and Amokachi is a product of school sport. Amokachi, when he said the story about how Baturi, Baturi in Hausa means the white man, came to look for him in school, he was shocked. So for a national team coach to come and check you in your class, so he understands the philosophy about school sport, and that is what the lady was talking about, that we should take it back to the grassroots. And when we had a Mary with the minister and Amokachi with president, it's a good thing.
Okay, we have a Thomas, but this one is not doubting. Hello. Hello, Thomas. You are calling from Lagos, so don't tell me your line is not going through. Hello. Is Thomas still there?
Doubting.
I doubt that.
You guys should not doubt. Thomas, just find them guys because everybody doubted and they only got a doubt. This Thomas, we shouldn't doubt you. We shouldn't doubt you. Call back and get straight to the studio because we want to hear from you. Okay.
Is he talking about that particular appointment? A lot of people would say we have a lot of appointees. What is the value add? And that is what I'm going to. We'll look back after this administration goes, and we can't judge Amokachi now, but it's good to set agenda for him. And I like the direction in which Okwe and the pastor, Mrs. Lady Ukwo went. Grassroots. We're talking about Bayern Munich, talking about the Champions League. We talk about our league here. We talk about the school sport. But we always say it here. We've always said it that the grassroots is the way to go. We consider the budget for sports here, and we saw that with that particular budget, we're headed to nowhere. Because over 80% of that budget, of the budget of youth and sport ministry,
93%
goes to NYSC.
Yes.
So the total budget can make a marquee signing.
Yes, absolutely. So if we really are serious about this,
we must invest.
We must invest.
Yeah.
And at every level. We've seen what the new draft policy says. We've seen what should be done at the local government level, at the state level. But we should not let all those white papers be gathering dust on the table of one administrator. Let's implement it.
Let's go to London.
Lagos.
Okay, I thought we were, Chikezi, how are you? I thought we were going to London. We are still in Lagos. Hello, Chikezi, how are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I thought all Lagos calls would not be going through today.
Yeah, my name is not Chikezi. My name is Orikeze.
Ohi?
Orikeze.
Orikeze. Okay. Orikeze, how are you?
I'm calling for Lagos. I'm fine, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm talking about today's match between PSG and Bayern Munich. Yeah, the match is a cracker.
Cracker.
It's a cracker match. It's not an easy match to win.
Like cabin cracker.
So, yes. So the match is going to be involved PSG. I'm predicting 2-1.
2-1 in favor of who?
PSG 2-1.
PSG.
It must be a Barcelona fan.
2-1. Yeah.
Which club do you support, Urikeze?
Manchester City.
City, Manchester City. I said it, all of you. All right, go on.
Yeah, and another one I want to put back is on Daniel Amokachi.
Yeah.
You see, my brother, Nigeria, we know how to do things, and it's not for us.
Okay.
So putting as a special advisor to the president on sports is a good one. But if anything will come up from another place.
Yes, of course. You just have to believe. That is just the thing. Yeah.
I'll see my brother. We are believing for a long time. So when you have all of them, they are there for a pool, maybe for political reasons. Not that they are going there for the elected. We have a media, we have a political, so all of them are there defending the president any day by day. So I pray, you're going there, let it bring something good to Nigeria.
Amen.
That's my prayer. That's my prayer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Orikeze. Thank you. Okay, let's move a little bit away from football. Let's go straight. Okay, all right. We're going to go on a very, very, very short break, and then again, so when we come back, we shall look at tennis and look at boxing and continue with the PSG taking on Bayern Champions League final match. Stay with us. Okay, you're welcome back. It is Star Channel Sport on Sunday. And then it's been cool, like we said. Today, we devote this like this to you, our guys out there. So we can have your views. Our own here is just to coordinate. Jimmy has just joined the house. Hello, Jimmy. You're welcome to the show.
Ever a pleasure to be here. Dillian White, very surprising he had to go down the way he did. With all of the mouth-making aberrations as regards who he can actually put out. It's talked about putting out the likes of Tyson Fury, putting out the likes of Deontay Wilder. And unfortunately, Povetkin actually showed the reason why from the amateur days he had been a superpower. He's been, he's got a record of 125-7, whereas Dillian White has got only 6. He's got a very limited amateur record, and I think it does count because both of them had kickboxing antecedents, and they come into the fray. Dillian White is not really able to show the skill set that top contenders actually can boast of, and I think it counted. Yes, you could say he's good at his body shots, but eventually the hallmark of his sterner character in Povetkin did show. So what are we talking about? It's got to be about heavyweight boxing, one punch.
Okay, let's take Kunle. Hello, Kunle.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kunle. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. Are you calling from Ibadan or where in your state? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ogbomoso.
Ogbomoso. Okay.
Yes, I'm always your fan, always watching the program.
All right. So there used to be a club in Ogbomoso.
Yes, it's like there's a delay, but we are enjoying you. We're watching you live.
I know. Which club? There was a local club there was a football club at Ogbomoso before.
Crown.
Yes. I'm trying to get that. Crown. They are no longer in existence again.
Yes. Crown FC. That's Crown.
Yes. They are no longer in existence. They are no longer playing football. Crown. It doesn't exist
they are
anymore.
in existence. They are in existence. They are playing.
They are still playing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's hear you.
They are in the lower league.
It's in the lower league. So you still go to watch their matches?
Yes.
All right.
So, yes. I want to make a prediction.
All right.
I think the way I'm looking at it, Bayern will beat PSG.
Okay.
By 2-0.
Wow. 2-0.
Yes. And I want to also say that I'm happy for Amokachi too, the way government has decided to reward his hard labor for Nigeria, because Amokachi has worked a lot for Nigeria, Nigerian sports, and I believe that this is the time to reward sportsmen. So I really appreciate that.
All right. Okay. Apart from Crown, do you support any other Nigerian team?
Yes, I support 3SC. That
is the flag bearer for your state.
Yes.
Off-shooting.
Yes.
Some people, you have some fans here. They are saying off-shooting in the studio.
Off-shooting.
So, yes. I'm Yemi Bakari there.
Yes.
Hi to you. We enjoy you.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. So take care, everybody. We really appreciate you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. If
I say Iyo now, you'll be annoyed.
If
I say Iyo.
Where are they?
No, which club?
Which club is that?
Are they in NLL?
Are they in
NNL or where?
Till tomorrow, they have got the largest fan base in the whole of Africa.
They play virtually.
Where?
They have a virtual existence.
What are we talking about? That's Jimmy, don't even go there.
Iyo.
Abiku.
Yemi, you know the history of that club. Regardless of whatever the
We're talking about shooting stars here.
Where are you guys playing?
ICC.
WNDC. IIC.
Tell him, 1976. As in history.
Where is the insurance?
History.
Where is the insurance?
Ask Ken.
It is well. So, I was talking about Dillian White and Povetkin.
Yeah,
it's just about heavyweight boxing.
Okay,
just one punch and you are out.
Okay, let's see. He's talking about, Jimmy is just talking about here. I don't know if our producers can help us out a little bit, on this Povetkin thing, the Dillian White. Dillian White talked, okay, all right, we have a... Benga, how are you? Benga is calling us from Lagos here. Hello, Benga, how are you?
Hello, afternoon.
Good afternoon, Benga.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Okay, I want to comment on the match today.
Okay. Go on.
Okay, the match is going to be won by Bayern Munich.
Bayern.
Yeah, Bayern 3-1.
3-1.
Yes.
A lot of scores.
Yes,
3-1 Bayern. Okay.
Yeah, and I want to tell you, this year particularly, we discovered that most of the clubs that won the competition generally, like in England, the FA by Arsenal, then
Liverpool,
the Europa, by Sevilla and Liverpool and all those. We see that those clubs, they are the masters of those competitions.
Okay.
So Bayern is the same thing with this Europa League.
I get you.
So, so this the PSG is just coming to, make some shows, but they cannot beat Bayern.
They cannot beat Bayern. Okay. Bayern had antecedents.
Then
go on.
On Amokachi, I believe it's a good material, and it's a good appointment for him.
Yeah.
Just one, Amokachi has paid his dues.
Okay.
He's very humane, and he's not solely headed.
Exactly.
I think he will bring a lot of progress to the Nigerian sports.
Okay.
So that's my conclusion. Thank you.
All right. Sorry, before you go, Benga, which club do you support?
Yeah, I'm a Man United.
Manchester United. I'd just like to get this on record. Thank you, Benga. One United.
Trophyless.
There is
Trophyless club.
United.
Ken, okay,
sorry, I'm sorry. But if we can see those tweets, if we can see, because he looked for trouble. That's what Jimmy's trying to say. Dylan actually, he was running his mouth like, you get that. This is what he talked about the Gypsy King. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Coward, Tyson Fury, Coward always conning the public. You forget I put you down lots before and watched you pathetically sobbing on the canvas. You ran away last year when WBC ordered you to fight me anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Fake Tyson, hashtag coward.
Okay, so he called Tyson corny, he said it's fake, and then they say, I like this. The moment he got that, this is what Tyson Fury just did.
40 and proud, thumbs up.
Because, and if you don't understand this, Dillian White is just 32.
32.
And Povetkin that knocked him out. He's 40.
He'll be 41 in 10 days' time.
And Yemi, that brings me to the fact that when I said the amateur career, the two of them had, Povetkin had it more. Right now, we are talking about the fact that it was appended by someone 8 years plus older. No top contender gets beaten by
Jimmy. There are some boxers that did not. Yes.
Povetkin has only lost 2
bouts
in his career. And we're talking about losses to Vladimir Klitschko and the current WBA, IBF, and WBA champ. That's talking about Anthony Joshua. Yes, he's 40. And
he's actually rated number 4 on BoxRec.
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is basic.
And he got the best uppercut of his career. He was down on his canvas twice.
In the 4th round.
And in the 5th round, he dug deep, showing the class of the champion he is. And he knocked him out.
Again, Yemi, Povetkin has not enjoyed the kind of hype Dillian White has, maybe because of his promoters and all that. What we are saying is you can't be
Dillian White is a British fighter. What do you expect?
Supposed to be in your prime, and you are losing. You are losing to a 40-year-old.
Dillian White has flattered too many times to deceive. Yeah, and he has not done well for himself.
I think he has a glass jaw or something.
He knows how to give. He doesn't know how to receive.
If you watch the Klitschko versus AJ fight, that was exactly what happened. You understand?
No, even if you are Jagba and Kiladze, if you remember,
if you watch even AJ versus
Ruiz.
The same thing.
The comeback.
AJ first came back, and he came back to knock off Ruiz. In that first fight between AJ and Klitschko, he knocked Klitschko down. Klitschko came back to knock him down. He now knocked Klitschko down. In the heavyweight, one knock. It's called a sucker punch.
Again, he says a lot about the skill set. He says a lot about the skill set. What exactly is his skill set made up of? Because if he's got the punches, if he's got to get his own opponent on the canvas, and he cannot follow up on that. Ken, there was a time he was supposed to, for the second knockdown, he was supposed to follow up. He was too lazy.
Absolutely.
He was laid back.
And I totally
and he was supposed to sustain the momentum. He didn't. And those are the things that we should talk about.
What kept Mayweather going? What kept Muhammad Ali going? Muhammad Ali will hit you.
Yeah.
Pap, pap. And then he will clinch.
Yeah, he will clinch.
You hit me, I will not hit you.
Yes.
Mayweather, defense. He goes with that. So
Mayweather is a conservative boxer.
That is the thing. So it is up there. Your consciousness is hit and not get hit. But he knows he can take down any. That is even one of the problems with Wilder.
But he does not have that killer instinct.
That is,
and you see,
he lacked it.
He lacked that
at the most crucial of moments.
Because now this is a major setback for him. This is a fighter gunning for title.
We're still on this, but let us take up because the US Open will start next week. Let us see the ins and outs. I will attend, I will not attend, I will be there, I will not be there. Let us see the list of those who have indicated interest, who have decided I am going, I am not going. That is for the men.
Rafael Nadal out.
Yeah.
Roger Federer out.
Big
Dominic
miss.
Thiem in. Daniil Medvedev in. Tsitsipas in. Zverev in. Berrettini possible.
You may say he may or he may not?
He may or he may not. Monsfields no. Goffin
undecided for
now.
On
the women's side.
On the women's side, let's go to the women's side. He will bring that up now.
Osaka in.
Yeah.
Serena in. Sofia Kenin in. Svitolina out. Bianca out. Keba in. Benchik out. Pliskova in. Alep out.
Okay.
Are we with all these top players, because you can't deny a competition where Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, where
it's unfortunate.
But Djokovic will be there.
I'm not disputing that.
It's unfortunate
but
that.
Will you say this is how do I put it?
It's not a marquee lineup for me.
Is it a marquee lineup?
It's not a marquee lineup.
To me, just like
it's a major Grand Slam.
Just like we talked about the Champions League, home and away, fans not be there coming in.
This is different.
This is 20.
This is different.
No, this is 2020.
Champions League, no team. They gave all the team to follow.
If you have about 6 out of top 10 players in, then there is nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
If you have about 6
out of the top 4,
out of the top 4, how many do you have in?
Out of the top 4, how many do you have?
The number 1 is there.
Is the number 2 there?
Okay, let's take the call. You guys cannot dilute this. If Serena wins, go and tell me that she didn't. All right. Okay, let's go to Gombe, where we have Jamil. Jamal, how are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Jumia.
Yes,
No. Call your name for us.
It's Jumai. It's written on the screen now.
It's Jumai, yes. How are you, Jumai?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm really enjoying the show.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I'm calling to comment on the match, this night match.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm going for PSG, actually.
You are going for PSG?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
By how many goal line?
Let's say 2-1.
2 goals to 1 PSG. Okay.
Yes.
You like PSG players? Which of them do you think will make the day for you?
I think Neymar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think Lewandowski is going to tear PSG apart the way the guy is scoring goals?
You said?
You don't think Lewandowski is going to tear PSG apart? You know, the guy has scored 55 goals this season. 55.
Yeah, agreed. But let's just give it to PSG
Let's
today.
give it to PSG.
Because I believe they are preparing for the match.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you also watch Gombe United, Jumai, or you just only watch PSG?
No. I'm not actually in Gombe. I'm actually in Bajoga, so it's a little bit difficult to watch. But I do support them. You support
them. You go and watch their matches once in a while.
Yes.
Thank you very much. All right, thanks. Guys, we are going.
Like I said, the biggest night for club football in the world by PSG, Bayern. We're hoping for a kaka. And like I said initially, I just want to watch a good game.
All right?
A lot has been said about the appointment of Daniel Amokachi.
Yeah.
Especially at this time, I think it's important that the government separates the Ministry of Youth and Sport. It's very, very important. Okay. If that is his first task and it gets accomplished, then he will have done well for himself.
All right, you heard them. What else do we say? We just want to thank you to those of you that call in. Abudu, Mike, Orikeze, Kunle, Benga, Jume, and then, Okwo, our special caller from Abuja, and Ken Ochonogo. Go enjoy your Champions League final, and for Dan, you make the difference.